Alright, back in the soup. Right, so, gonna check out an apartment in a little bit here, about 4 o'clock or so. So I've got a little bit of time. May as well fire up some more Stalker soup. Try to get a little bit more done before I potentially get into a situation where it is not possible to record or even upload these, period. Depends on how the apartment things gets worked out. Really hoping this would be the one, because time's running very short. Of course, I have no idea when this will be uploaded, so don't know how accurate the timing will be. Either way, I decided Pripyat can wait a little bit, I think. Just a little bit. And I've got a single stash bag. Thought I had two. Guess not. So if it ends up being a bit too much to carry, I can very easily just drop some extra junk into stash. It's kind of funny how these guys always spaz around when you put stuff in their inventory and then take it out. You know, in wood on a tree near to the hole in the mesh protection. Another fantastically translated set of dialogue. So, in the forest, on a tree near the hole in the fence. Presumably a large tree. Oh wow, I didn't realize it would be that easy to hop the fence. Well, obviously with the boosted jump height of technically of collector mode, as that is the jump height I am currently using, the one designed for that. I don't remember how exactly I got to this area of the map in vanilla. I know I've done it before. I was doing some Twilight Zone exploring. Because I know I jumped up here, I know I ran into this invisible wall every time I tried to go down, and I know I fell outside the border of the map. I just don't remember if I ever recorded that, or otherwise had visual proof of it. Hello. Who are you? Ah, you're this guy. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened to these scientists. They're just gone. You know, I wonder. You know, I'm pretty sure I picked up some documents from them in STALKERSOUP, but I don't remember what they were named, so I can't easily just hop into the PDA and check them out. What's the deal with the hitbox around here? But I don't think in vanilla there's ever any explanation for the scientists and the helicopter, so I'm just kind of left with the idea that perhaps, you know, it's another bit of cut content. So, you know, there is always the possibility that it's just there for atmosphere's sake, but nah, I don't think so in this case. Because really, for atmosphere's sake, that more describes, you know, all the corpses in Yantar surrounding the lab, or in the lab itself. All the mangled bodies there, and the rotting corpses in the cordon. Those are, without a doubt, most certainly for atmosphere. On a tree near the... I think I'm getting a little too far away from that. Yeah, those are definitely for atmosphere. Let's see, when I see actual bodies that could have... Hello. Strange. Bodies that could have been alive at some point because they're, they're marked A-life bodies and not static corpses. That tells me that something deliberate may have been intended for them. These nasty, mangled-looking trees. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just sliding off. I actually thought for a moment that I may have found the backpack on this, but no, it was just the extra particle effect of the burnt fuzz anomaly. Tree near the hole in the mesh protection. I have not been able to find it. So I'm just gonna throw a drone up in the air and see what I can find this way. Considerably less cheating than using the guide. I highly doubt it would be in this one. I don't think it's possible to get to the top. Top's a very, very sharp point anyway. So, presumably, as usual, looking for a backpack. Just somewhere on a tree that happens to be close to the hole in the fence. So far, I'm not seeing it. However, when I was up here, I think I saw something. In this direction. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. How near to the hole am I meant to be looking? See, this is it right here. Is that... No. Nope. Stuck on a tree. These guys have very interesting pathing. Especially considering I spawned them in wild territory and they're moving all the way through the dangerous part of the Red Forest. I have to wonder, though, if I spawn enough of them, will they fully take over all of the, incorrectly empty smart terrains. If that were to happen, would that somehow jostle the A-Life system into working properly? Interesting idea, at least. You can't close the door. It doesn't work. I'm just gonna wait out this blowout here, and then I'll be back. Okay, then. Finally got that taken care of. Threw a few artifacts to the stash to clean things up a little. I need to put the urchin away. Because I need 3 of those for a scat 10, I think, from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'll store away the soul as well. And the gravies, and the meat chunk, just because I can get stuff from traders with them. Stored away 2 of the Night Stars. So I can complete the quests that require them, and I'm now free to sell these spares to this guy. And a Moonlight. Actually, not too terrible a set of prices. Not bad. I may have to run back into that shelter there and sleep the night pretty soon, but mainly because of this. I don't have night vision on this suit. Okay, so I don't have 100% accurate idea of this, but well, it took finding some French guide linked way back a year ago in the STALKERSOUP Steam forums to point out that it's actually here, which is honestly, I'd say it's far enough away from the fence that I can't help but think that, you know, maybe it's not something to look for, which is probably part of why I didn't oh shit. Pick up on it earlier. Oh, fantastic. What is with this gun? Really, I'm getting emails? Come on, just leave me the fuck alone for once, people. Oh, and my phone. Oh, for God's sake. Yep, I can't even spend a Saturday doing something fun without being harassed by management to do something. So I'm going to get rid of, you know, some of the harassment right now, and see where to go from there. Yeah, I was going to say Zombified ought to be dead at this point. You know, I wonder if there's another spawn issue happening here, but from what the guide was saying, because I, you know, wasn't able really to avoid running into what it said there when I was trying to parse what it was saying about where the stash was. It was supposedly supposed to be a much bigger, more dangerous thing here. But all in all, that was actually fairly tame. Tame enough to do that, even. Just stop in the middle of a zero protection area and repair my stuff. Let's just run back and quickly speak with Kostya about the stash. Run into this along the way. And see where to go from there. The reverb profiles don't seem to want to load. That's odd. No, maybe there's just something weird about loading in from a freshly started game that causes reverb not to work properly. Anyway, let's run off to the warehouse. Alright. right, Shadowplay is still recording. Actually, forgot about that. Well, it doesn't actually keep the footage in the same file. It still creates new files every time it loses focus. But I think the fact that it automatically restarts the recording is good enough. Whoa. Help! Help! I'm upside down. Not even sure if I got a screenshot for that because running this game in admin mode makes the overlay not work. Because, you know, Steam is terrible like that. Run away! Alright, well, that didn't actually help too much because they're still everywhere. Right, limp, you bastard. Very professionally handled chimera, I think. Oh, I've still got a mine here. I'm just gonna pick that up. Very disappointing results, I have to say. I was hoping setting up a big mine here would have done more than kill a single Islam. You know, the way the terrain is laid out here, it almost looks like it's designed to imply that Freedom had set up a bunch of mines here previously, and they just obviously all got triggered already. Alright, this is actually starting to bother me. Why is the music so quiet? You know, I've got everything turned down a fair bit from what it may have been before, but the music is just too quiet. And while we're here, let's finally remember to do this. All this will be moot if the game crashes again. There we go, that's a little better, though somehow Mark Twain has suddenly become incredibly hungry. I didn't think grass would be that appetizing. Alright, Kostya. That stash was still not nearly as bad as the one in X18, but it's slightly annoying. Oh yeah, I use an anti-rad, that's why. Alright, well in that case I think I'm gonna do a little bit of restocking as well. Just get rid of this junk so it can pay for probably a thousandth of a single bullet. Because trader prices are so horribly unbalanced like that. Still haven't really gotten a chance to try this out. Although I'm pretty sure, based on the model and the animations... Yeah, I think this might just be a standard GSC weapon. Actually, let's see what I've got in this stash. Nothing, I cleared it out. Yep, I pretty much cleared it out. At least in terms of stuff that I need and can use immediately. Yep, precisely as I thought. Alright. So I suppose that'll have to be it for now. Very short session, very uneventful, just putzed around and finally found a single stash, but with this, having to deal with this thing with my manager and then having to drive over to an apartment place to check it out, I really don't have enough time to do anything more. So, yeah, that'll be it. Next time, going into Lab X10 with loadout geared for Pripyat, with the intention of getting rid of this garbage, first and foremost, and then of getting this next Kostya stash, which should be fun, as I hear it involves a lot of teleporting. Who knows, maybe something will jostle the monolith guy to finally appear or something. So yeah, see you next time.